I just got a legal complaint on one of my videos. AP, 100 Jews funded innocence of Muslims, so Google blocks YouTube in Libya and Egypt. And now my video is blocked in the United States. This is 17 months after I posted it, and a few days after an investigation of the Benghazi cover-up is continuing. Headline in the Standards has broken. And so I'm going to repost it. The worst they can do is block it in the United States again. And I guess I must have hit up on something really important. Otherwise, why would they block my video 17 months later in the United States? So here's the video. Enjoy it.
Well, I didn't want to weigh in on this particular subject, but I see so much violence live streaming as I speak. The US diplomat and 3 workers were brutally murdered in Benghazi, Libya. This is where the Americans are now getting $96 million a day of oil for free. Huffington Post is reporting, and so is Boing Boing. AP is reporting 100 Jews at the tune of $5 million funded innocence of Muslims. Like even the Huffington Post is tearing into this. That AP has investigated the movie and the maker and found out that it was an Israeli Jew. Israel is saying that they don't have no record of him as an Israeli. That doesn't mean he's not a Jew, and that doesn't mean he's not a supporter. Well, I'm a little confused.
Why? What's inflamed the mad passions of mobs and protesters in the streets?
And Boing Boing is telling this. They're setting the stage for something. And it's not going to be pretty. You're looking at a false flag, in my opinion. I'll explain it for you.
Innocence of Muslims, it's called, and it depicts the Prophet Muhammad as a dope, a fraud, a pedophile, and a womanizer. Among the Americans promoting this piece of hate speech, this guy, but he didn't make it.
ABC is saying, we don't know who made the movie.
And who did remains murky.
Is this the prophecy coming true for the ultra-Orthodox Jews? Where they claim that the world will turn against Israel, and God will come down and destroy the planet, and only the people in Jerusalem will get to go to heaven. This is what 1 million ultra-Orthodox Jews in Israel were paid to come to Israel, $50,000. They were given a home in the occupied West Banks and Palestinian lands where there's 5 million refugees living in Syria and Jordan and Damascus and everywhere else in the Middle East. So Israel can have eventually Jerusalem. That's what Israel is doing, is building settlements and filling it up with these crazy ultra-Orthodox Jews that call for the end of the world. And they're paid to sit home and scream verses from the Torah. So is this the ultimate eugenics coming up, what we're seeing the ground set for? Why else would this information come out? ABC won't admit it. ABC, oh, we don't know who really made the film. Lots of major media is saying they don't know who made the movie.
It has not even been proven that the director of the film is an American.
Tonight, several actors are saying they were duped, that the script they shot contained no hint of anti-Muslim bigotry. The main character was called George, not Mohammed in the script, and the most offensive lines were dubbed into their mouths by other voices after the shoot.
We were supposed to be playing a film of how life was 2,000 years ago.
President Barack Obama will not meet face-to-face with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu during his upcoming visit to the U.S. later this month.